Hello, hello. Karen Wolf here in the art studio this evening. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. We're going to paint a sunflower, I think, on a board this evening. I had struggled trying to find a board. I think I finally found one that I can use. So we're just going to paint it on this, excuse me, I'm trying to get my iPad set up here, and I'm having difficulties. It's wanting to use my thumbprint, and it's not working. Just going to set up, let's see, got to turn myself down. Okay, I can't see comments unless I'm on, might have my iPad on. Hey, welcome, Rick. Suzanne, hey, you guys. I'm just going to go in here real quick. I tried to find just a simple board to use, and this is what I come up with. And I don't know if this is even going to be anything great or fun, you know, whatever. Just a fun, easy project. But just thought I'd come on here and do something different. So, painting on board wood is a little different than canvas. Just something fun to do. I'm going to add, I think I'm just going to add a little tiny bit of blue in that. Just blue. Make a little color in that. I just don't want it to be just plain white. But anyhow, my name is Karen Wolf, and I'm just rambling on. And I am an artist, and I teach adults and children how to paint online in an easy step-by-step process. So that's what I'm doing here this evening, is just showing you guys how to paint this a sunflower on a board. And what this is just I have a barrel of boards over there. And it's just some scraps and stuff. My husband builds things, makes things, and I won't let him throw the wood away. So this is one of the pieces of wood that was in my little scrap pile over there. So it's just a little, I don't know, looks like plywood to me. I was going to paint this board, but it's a little bit tall, and I don't know if you guys can see it. I would have to turn my phone the other way. So y'all say hey when you jump on here so I can see who's on. And it helps. It helps get the word out when you all do that, and I sure do appreciate it. So the more folks we can get the word out to, the better. So where's my hairdryer? Gonna dry it a little bit with the hairdryer here real quick. You can still see a little bit of the background showing through, but I don't care. That's fine. Just give it a little once over with the hairdryer. It's always good to have a hairdryer handy, guys. That way you can dry your, if you're moving from one coat to another, and you want to, and you need to dry it real quick. It doesn't have time to dry on its own, and you want it to move along a little faster. It's good to have a hairdryer. Good to have, you know, your paint, your water, your paint brushes that you're going to be using, your foam plate to put your paint on. That's always nice to use a foam plate. And you can just, your paint doesn't dry out on it. And it's good because you put your paint on there, and if you don't use it all, you can mist it a little bit with your mister bottle, put another foam plate over top of it, and stick it in a Ziploc bag, and it keeps it from drying out. White and a little bit of blue. Yes, Suzanne, I just added you can see I didn't add much blue at all. I just took a tiny, just because I didn't want it to be just a white background. You can do whatever you want. I think an antique white would be pretty, but I just did that just a little bit. I'm just going to take that brush. I dried it with the paper towel. washed it, cleaned it, and dried it with a paper towel. And I'm just taking in a little bit of brown paint on my brush. And I don't want this to be all pretty and white and perfect. I'm gonna, is this dry? If it's not dry, it won't work. And you don't want very much paint on your brush at all. And I'm just going to kind of, around the edge of it, I'm just taking this, as you can see, this old nasty chip brush. It's like about ruined. I'm just taking it into some burnt umber. And then I'm wiping most of it off on this paper towel right here. And I'm just going in, just taking that dry brush. Need to get me another paper towel. This one's about ruined. And I'm just taking that dry brush on the side of it. And I'm just rubbing it, just dry brushing it. Just on the side there. And the reason I'm doing that is because I just don't want it to be real perfect and, you know, pristine. I'm just kind of antiquing the wood a little bit. Just a little bit around the edge. Okay? That's all I did. So, thank you all for jumping on here. Appreciate you all jumping on and watching. I see Anita, Rick, Suzanne, Millie. Thank you all. All right. So, I just rinsed my brush and dried it with the paper towel. And I'm just going to dry it, or not dry it, dry that with the paper towel and put that down there. And let's see, do I want to draw or do I just want to wing it? Sometimes I draw one and sometimes I just do it. I'm just going to do a sunflower. I don't think that's going to draw for me. I just want to do a sunflower. And, or some sort of flower. You can do whatever kind of flower you want. Just kind of get an idea of what I want to do here. Put that on there. And then do I want to do, maybe do some leaves, maybe. Do some leaves, and then I'll do some grasses growing up there, maybe. I don't know if I want the leaves right beside of each other. I may change that, but oh well, doesn't matter. Sometimes whenever you do things, you just have to just try. Just try something. Where's my 1/2 inch flat? My. Never can, there we go, there's one. Never can find a brush when you need one. Alright, so I'm just taking some of these dark colors, just putting in my center of my sunflower. Just putting a little center of my sunflower in there. You can do whatever colors you want. You can do oranges and browns and just dark colors in there in the center. Alright, then I'm going to do some orange and yellow. Just do some orange and yellow for our petals. And I'm just doing this with a 1/2 inch flat. And sometimes on wood, it doesn't like cover as well. Like you don't get as much, you can't get in all those little cracks. But that's okay. That's the character of the wood, so that's fine. And this is just a fun project, just a little fun project. So I've lost you guys. Let's see. There we go. All right. So I'm just putting some petals in with yellow and orange. with a 1/2 inch flat. So, how about that? So I finally got all the stuff moved over here over the weekend from the art studio. That was a big chore. Wow. I didn't realize I had as much over there. My lands. It was like a lot of stuff. Got a lot of paintings. I have a lot of paintings. I've been posting some of those. Y'all seen me posting. I've been telling y'all about the live sale. I'm going to have August the 12th. Thursday, August the 12th, 7 o'clock. Mark your calendars, you guys. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a lot of stuff. Lots of stuff. So I'm just orange and yellow here. Just not being real careful. Just putting in some color. I'm gonna go do some in-between petals. There. Just get some petals on here. Just a couple in between ones. And you can leave it just the way it was if you want it like that. You don't have to do a lot. Then I'm going to go with a stem while that's drying a little bit. I'm going to do a little stem down below. Hey, Connie. Hey, Rose. Welcome. Thank you all for jumping on. And I'll be opening my All Access membership next month. That's exciting. I'll just do some green. Let's do a little bit of sienna, a little bit of green. My All Access membership will be opening September. If you all haven't gotten on the waiting list, you all need to do that. I'll post a link there in the comments for you if you're interested in getting on the waiting list. If you're not on there already, that's a fun thing. The All Access membership is I've got 60 finally. Yay! The camping, happy camper, the moon. Did y'all see those? The moon, the happy camper, what else did I do? I can't even think anymore. What was it? Happy camper, the moon. I gotta look. Oh, pumpkins. Yeah. Those, I couldn't think of what I painted. Those were the 3 last ones that I did. I've lost my paint. And I recorded them over the weekend. And now I have 60 paintings in the library, in the painting tutorials library. So the All Access membership, you get all access to all of those, and you can paint them whenever you want and watch them as many times as you want for as long as you're in the membership. So that one's fun. What else is going on? Anything? Those painting tutorials are all 3, and the new ones are in the library too. If you're interested in painting those just individually, those are in there. So it's some cool stuff. Some cool stuff. Got your Pick Your Painting Club, the All Access membership, and painting tutorials. I'm just putting some yellow on here, just brighten this little guy up a little bit. I have been painting up a storm. We need some rain. Don't we? We definitely need some rain. we've had a heck of a time. It seemed like there for a while it was like rain all the time, and now it's like no rain. It's weird, isn't it? Just put some dark back in, pull some dark back in to form those petals a little bit. Trying to think of what to come up with for September already. Trying to come up with my September stuff. That's always the thing, the hardest part about painting, doing all this, is trying to come up with ideas of things to paint. Drives me crazy. Drives me crazy. I enjoy painting though. I hope you all do. Y'all been painting anything fun? Hey Connie, you been painting? Sheila? Y'all been doing any fun projects? This is a fun project. Y'all could do this. There's a gnat flying around. Love, love, love to come up with some projects and paint. Just getting some more. I'm going to add a little tiny bit of... When y'all get into your colors, make sure you go into the side of your colors and don't dip down in the middle of them. You don't want to contaminate your colors. I put just a little bit of white in my yellow. Just took my brush and just see I didn't put much in there. Just some white to opaque that yellow a little bit. Pops that yellow a little bit lighter. That's fun. Put a little kick in there. Not yellow. Yellow. This is a fun one just to paint. You could you could sit it in your house on a shelf somewhere with your decorations, or you could, seal it. You can put it outside. These you can do whatever you want to with them. I painted that pumpkin wood when I posted it. Did you all see it? I posted the pumpkin. Hey Chris, welcome. Posted the pumpkin on the wood. I had it in here in a little, with flowers and things, a little scene, and I posted it the other day on Facebook, on here on my page. Just give you little ideas you can do decorating with stuff, which is fun. Always fun to come up with other ideas of decorating. I'm just taking some sienna and some brown, just darkening the center. It's not quite dry, and I keep touching it, and it just keeps, some of it comes back off a little bit. Touch it lightly with the side of my brush. Tap, tap, tap instead of stroking across. Then taking a little bit of blue in with my brown. A little bit of blue in with the brown, just dark, a little dark. Y'all like this? Y'all like the sunflower? Been painting the sometimes I'm been painting some fall things on here a little bit already, but this cool weather making you feel like it's fall, doesn't it? Summer's not over yet. Be hotter than blue blazing. I think over the weekend it's supposed to get hot again. So summer's not over yet. Alright, just putting some darks and lights and yellows, some oranges, pulling in the lights, pulling out the darks. Just forming those petals as you go. But I do this, teach these, or do these little instructional videos on here so you guys can kind of get a little bit of an idea of what I do inside of my memberships and things. But this is just a very small, this is just a sampling, just a tiny sampling of what goes on inside of the membership. It's there's a lot of paintings in there. There's instructional videos in there to take you from where you are now in your painting world to where you want to be. If you want to learn to paint, that's a good thing for you to do. It's for people who, you know, want to learn to paint, or if you know how to paint, just to make you a better painter. So then I'm just taking a little bit of that brown, just putting some lights in there by adding a little bit of white to that brown. And then I'm going to add a little bit of orange, yellow, and white. Tapping in there, just to give it the look of those seeds. Those little seed pod thing, little sunflower seeds. Just tapping that in there. Hey Megan, welcome. Hello everyone. Appreciate y'all jumping on. Y'all say hey when you jump on here. Then I'm just going to take a little tiny bit of blue, little tiny bit of brown in that little sienna pile of the green. Just going to darken that green a little bit there on the bottom. Green a little bit there on that bottom. All right, I think I like the sunflower like that, but I think I want like some grasses a little bit peeking up from the bottom. What do y'all think? Need something down there. It's a little bit bare, wasn't it? You don't want to do too much. Just a little. Just a little touch. We'll do a little bit of yellow, a little bit of white on this top part of the leaf. I used the back of my brush. It didn't have enough white on it there. Get that a little bit light. Just go in and lighten up the leaves on the, or petals on the sunflower a bit again. Acrylic paint dries 2 to 3 shades darker. So if you think that it's too light, it is never too light. It will dry darker and darker and darker. It just does. So problem with acrylic is not getting it dark enough. It's getting it light enough. So if you think it's You're adding too much light. You're not, usually, ever. I don't like to add pure white to anything much, but, I mean, there is an occasion, but. Alright. That looks cool. A little touch of more whites in the center there. Don't take them all the way over to the edge. There's that. That's good. Need something. Not sure what. Need something. Some darks in here a little bit. What y'all think? I still think it needs something. What do you all think it needs? Anything? Just leave it? Y'all have any ideas? I don't know. I think it's all right. I may come up with something later. You know? I do that sometimes. A good thing to do with your paintings is like if you're like that and you're like, wonder what it needs something, I can't figure it out. Leave it for a little bit and then go back to it and look at it and live with it for a little while, and then you can see. Make sure then you can see things. This petal down here is like a little short. That was bothering me a little bit. These petals were a little shorter than the ones at the top. I don't know. Not bad. I think we'll call it done. I think so. What color should I? Just do some green for my signature down here. Just something fun, something just a little bit different. Just a little project to do really quick. Painting is therapy. You all know, I say that all the time. Painting is therapy. Paint for fun and just enjoy it. Just enjoy the process. Right. All right, you guys. Thanks for joining in. That was a fun little painting project. I enjoyed that. I hope you guys did. I had no idea what I was going to paint whenever I come on here, but that seemed like something fun. My cheeks are red as a beet. I do not know why. Who knows? Rosy cheeks, like Santa. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. I like it. I don't know if it's beautiful, but I like it. I think in the right, this has just a little bit of vine charcoal there on it, a little bit. Get that off with a wet paper towel, or I might have to paint back over it a little bit. But that's just something fun and easy to do. If you've got like old pieces of wood, like this one, I was going to do something on it. If you've got little pieces of wood and stuff laying around, this one's just a little piece of wood here. And you don't know what to do with them, just paint on them, paint little flowers, and stick them in with your decorations and stuff. They're real cute. Just something fun to pass the time, and then you can use it for a decoration or give it as a gift. So there you go. All right. Well, thank you all for jumping on. I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for watching. You guys are great. I just love my painters. I don't know what I would do without you. Y'all have a great evening, and God bless you all, and I'll see you back on here next time. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.